Hi everyone. Today we talk about Unit 7, specifically about relative clauses. I am Danielle Rodrigues.
I am Josceane Pereira. Relative clause of the English are equivalent to the orações subordinadas adjetivas em português. They're the function as the complement to the subject or object to the noun.
Relative clauses are sentences that link or relate information about people or objects. For example, the man lives next door. He is very friendly.
The man who lives next door is very friendly.
We know a lot of people. They live in London.
We know a lot of people who live in London.
In these cases, we talk about people, so we use who or that in relative clauses. So, where are the eggs? They were in the fridge.
Where are the eggs that were in the finger?
The window has now been repaired. It was broken.
The window, which all that was broken, was new being replaced.
In these cases, we talk about things and objects, so we use which or that. That is more usual than which when we talk about things.
Relative clause it used to the give extra information about to the noun in the main clause without starting another sentence. Relative clause start with a relative pronouns. For example, in the class, use who is that, which is that. Who is that is using subject or object pronouns for the people. For example, that the woman who broke my house. You wish it that using subject or object pronoun for the animal or thing. For example, the house which Mary was the ring in the very friend and the beautiful.
Relative pronouns. Relative pronouns so used to indicate about what we talk about or give more information about something or someone. Relative pronouns put one sentence together. So, relative pronouns take the place of nouns or pronouns. They are called relative pronouns because they always relate back to something or someone else. Pronouns who, usage, replaced to the subject pronouns I, she, he, we, and they. Example, this is the man who broke the idol. Sorry.
Pronoun wish. Use the clause that begin with the which are the most hours not restrictive. For example, my precious blue lamp, which was in the room, was broken.
That usage. Clauses that begin with that are almost always restrictive clauses. Example, the lamp that was in the room was broken.
Relative pronouns active like adjective clause. They give information about the word or phrase. Some relative pronouns refer to the people, things about. Who refers to the person who in the subject. For example, Danny, who in the other, that Danny play the guitar.
That used with recitative essential clauses. Example, the lamp that is on the table is broken.
That no use comma. Which use comma and between comma used with no restricted clause. For example, cat, we, comma, which are the carnivore, comma, love the hurt.
Relative pronouns about persons. The pronouns who can be translated as who and should be used to treat people. Who works for the construction of complements for both the subject and the object of the sentence. For example, I told you about the woman who lives next door.
Relative pronouns about the person. The pronoun that reference to the person. Informal English, you can use that for the people about the object and the subject. For example, the boy that came here yesterday was very nice.
Relative pronouns about things. Pronouns that refers to things and animals. The pronouns that is used to refer to animals or things is in defining clauses. It can work for both subject and object. So look example. The key that I found yesterday are broken. Another example. The cat that doesn't like me is there.
Relative pronouns about things. Pronouns which use reference to the animal or object. The pronoun which can answer the translation as the together with the thing or animal. Unlike that, it is also used in the defining clause. For example, do you see the cat which is living on the roof? Example who? John is my friend. John works with me.
John is my friend who works with me. In this case, the pronouns who can be linked the sentences.
The girl is the very friendly. Which girl?
The girl who works here. She is very friendly.
For example, that. He is the man that saved the planet.
In this case, that refers to the people. This is the dog that bit my neighbor. In this case, that refers to the animal.
This is the TV that is on the side.
In this case, the pronouns that refers to object.
That man that color is the he to see her.
Again, in this example, that refers to the people. Examples with which. Pay attention. Which used to refer objects, animals, feelings, things, and etc. For example, this is the show which I'm watching now.
In example, the black violin which was on the table is old.
This is the bus which I take to go home.
This is the cat which go in the trough yesterday.
Now we talk about of restrictions for using that. Examples.
Girl who eat the chocolate cake get into the fraternity. The girl dash eat a chocolate cake we get into the fraternity.
The girl, common, who eats chocolate cake, common, will get into the fraternity. The girl, common, that with chocolate cake, Common will get into the infinitive. In the last case, it's wrong because the relative pronouns that cannot comes after commas.
See
That's
you
it.
later.
See you later.
See you later. Bye.